All right, Cody White, head coach softball, UCO softball. You've had a little bit of preseason time already, plenty of practices. The season is just about a week away before you guys start with a kind of a early season tournament in Durant. How have things been going with the team? How's the new team coming together? You got a lot of returners, but every year is a new team, and you want to. How's it been with those guys getting to work together?
Oh, it's been great. From the fall, they came in, worked extremely hard. They're determined this year, so just that determination has really brought us together. So our team chemistry is really strong, and that's really pushing us through this final stretch of practices before we get to Durant. They're hungry. They're excited to get out there February 3rd in Durant and play, and we're just ready to get to the games, but it's coming together really well.
When you look down your roster, she jumps out at you. Morgan Hurd,
Absolutely.
Earned All-American. She's a preseason All-American this year. So, not to we don't want to talk single people out here, obviously, but with her, what does she bring to the team? What is her role, and what do you think she's ready to do this season?
Oh yeah, well Morgan's the complete package. She's a five-tool player on and off the field. She's been amazing for us. She's actually really taken a step in the right direction on her leadership. She's really leading this team even more this year than she was last year, and she's doing that in a great way to bring the team along. We have a lot of confidence in Morgan. Our entire team has a lot of confidence, so when she's clicking and when she's on, usually our team follows that. So she brings that little intangible to our program.
You've got a senior class, five seniors, and the experience they have. Of course, being around in 2013 and getting 41 wins, 40 wins. What are they doing for some of the younger players on the team, and just what does their leadership mean to you?
They've really developed mentally. They're getting better and better with their leadership skills. All five of them are great leaders, and that's very rare in my mind to see every senior pull on the same rope and lead a team together. Sometimes that doesn't work out like that, but it's a blessing when it does. And these five have really led the way, two of which you mentioned were in the 2013 National Championship, so they know what it's like to get there. They know what it takes to get there, and they put this team on their back to show them the way. And I know that our younger players are really listening. They're watching, and they've made huge strides as well just because of that leadership from those five seniors.
Position players, infield and outfield.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect from your team defensively this year? Anything that you've got your sights set on?
Well, we've got to be better defensively this year than we were last year. I felt like that was one of our weak spots last year. But we're a lot more athletic, I believe, this year. I feel like our athleticism will take us a long ways. Our outfield has been working so strong right now. I mean, it's the best I've seen our outfield look, really taking pride in their position. And then our infielders are getting a lot of reps, and the communication is there, and that's going to be a key with our team, is to make sure that we lead that defense every single day.
The pitching staff, you've got some younger ones returning and some older ones transferring in. What can we expect from UCO in pitching?
Well, we've got a lot of depth in pitching for number one, and the depth is good depth. They're all different, give different looks. We're not going to see the same arm out there every single day. We had our two transfers come in that are obviously going to get a lot of innings for us. They're power pitchers. They're going to do a great job. But our returners, Abby Lancaster, she has worked harder than I've ever seen her work, and her stuff reflects that. And same thing for Jessie Walker. She's worked very hard as well. And just over these last, from fall to now, her success has gone up. And she's seeing that success, and she's feeding off that, and our team continues to feed off that. We also have a young freshman that we have decided we're going to redshirt, but she's going to be somebody who is just going to be a great player as we go along. I mean, it's a name with Lauren Gibson that you're going to see down the road.
What do you think about the MIAA in 2017?
Well, the MIAA in softball is always tough. It's a brutal conference to get through. To win the MIAA is huge. It's a chance I feel like we've got a shot to do. We've just got to put it all together. But you've got to come every single day ready to play no matter who you're playing. It's very, very tough to get through the MIAA, and there's some strong teams, great coaches, and great athletes throughout the entire conference.
I'm sure some of the coaches and some of the other players in the league know about the stadium that's finishing up right now, but we can't talk about UCO softball and not talk about it. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about the new UCO Softball Stadium?
Well, it's definitely well needed. It's looking amazing right now. The completion date is supposed to be right around March 1st. There's been a lot of people that have put in some hard work with our athletic director Joe Moeller and Gunnar Poff and President Betts. They've put in a lot of time and effort into this, and they've been looking for the wow factor, and I believe that we are accomplishing that. When people see that, they're going to see that it's an amazing stadium, and it's going to rival with any other stadiums around. But I know that our girls are extremely excited to get on it. I know our alumni is extremely excited to see it, and recruits and future players. I mean, they're looking forward to see what happens out there.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right.